Welcome back, Aries. Thank you for joining me if you are a returning subscriber, and then thank you also if you are new. I hope you enjoy the insights here. This is a general reading. I have shuffled and laid out the cards. I work with the 12 houses of the zodiac, so as the cards are appearing in each house, then those are the influences that are coming to bear at this time. Okay, so in the first house we have Yod, Destiny. Okay, so it is a destiny card. It's a fate card. So with this coming in, your first house is everything to do with yourself, your self-oriented interests. It's your actual appearance, your physical body, how you appear to others. So that's your personality and your observable characteristics. It's how you make your way in the world and also what you project to others. So now, with this card coming in, this can be quite a tough card, but it always is putting you under pressure in order to release something. So in this case, what it is actually pointing to is to find your own truth. You're going to have to go inward and do some deeper analysis and just assessing various options that you have. But it's always about following your inner GPS. So you may feel a bit out of step with others. You may feel different from others at this time, or just set apart in some way. But that's necessary because in doing that, then that forces you to go inward. And then when you do that, you find your own truth. You find you can actually discern what is right for you. And this is really pretty much the point of this card. It's also about pioneering through difficult or turbulent circumstances. So you may just feel that things are a bit up in the air, things are changing around you, or you're just feeling sort of restricted at this time. But it's about persevering and pioneering through that. You may be working alone, which is better for you because you already know what to do. You don't need advice and sort of interpretation from others. You don't need that now. You may think you do, but you don't. So you've really got to look at your inner GPS and follow what is right for you. It's about weathering whatever storms are going on or whatever is happening for you currently. There is a sort of fated element to this as well. So whatever has come to you is meant, and you've just got to follow it through. Let matters unfold. Without too much interference. Just keep going, doing what you need to do, and let matters unfold. If any health issues are sort of coming up for you or require attention, you must deal with these issues, whether it's allergies or metabolic issues or autoimmune issues, whatever's coming up for you at this time, you'll need to deal with that because it may be holding you back, it may be hampering your progress. And this card is, as I said, is about pioneering and persevering. So if you need to change a whole lot of things to do with your health, or you need to tackle a major issue in order to move forward, it may involve a drastic life change. Who knows? But whatever it is hampering your progress. So it's coming up to be cleared. So clear it so that you can move forward. With this card, you will need to be adaptable. You'll need to be patient. You will need to be inventive when it comes to solutions or finding your way forward. You're going to have to make adjustments, but in all cases, it's about bringing your purpose. It's about you discerning your purpose. It's about forcing you to focus on that. That's what this energy will do for you at this time. In the second house, we have Mars, Force. Second house is your house of money, your income, whatever's coming into you. It's also your house of your self-worth and your value systems, what you value, what you own, what you possess. It's also to do with property, real estate, and it can also be to do with, your security and material and emotional resources. Okay, so whatever's around you, whatever you're working with at this time, whatever you own, it all comes in under the second house. So now with Mars force coming in there. This is a Mars is your warrior energy. Without Mars, you would achieve nothing in your life. This is what gets you up and going. This is what, this is your will, your drive, your action, your passion. So this can come out in different ways for you. You might have to fight for what you want, or go after what you want quite aggressively. You may have to defend, compete, or confront whoever's or whatever. So there is that warrior energy that comes with this, but it's also about lighting that will, that drive. You know, you will feel driven. It's taking action. It's the passion. You will feel, you may feel challenged in some way as well. And if that's the case, you may have to protect your interests from others that, you know, may want to take advantage of that. It could also be about moving ahead quickly with something. So something may come in to you and you will have to move quickly on it in order to harness that. It could also be about gaining momentum. For various things. So this is about really getting the engine going, the machinery going, and getting up speed. Because once you've got your momentum, then you will be away. It's like a fire has been lit. And you're now given the permission to pursue your goals vigorously. Okay. This card can also bring in the law in some way as well. Whether it's legal or actual interactions with the law. Also beware of accidents due to rushing. Okay. So just be careful with that. You may also have to face off a bully or be sort of, or seeing that in your environment, you know, people who are overly aggressive, and just be aware that that you're not being overly aggressive as well. This is about taking action, but it's measured action is the best way forward with this. Then in the third house, we have Aquarius. I know your third house is everything to do with your communication. This is all forms of communications, whether it's written, verbal, body language. It can also be receiving information as well. So it could be something you hear or something that's written, because the third house also covers documents of all kinds and contracts. So it's the written word really is highly indicated within the third house. The third house is also about it can also cover certain family members, so it's interactions with them. So this is like siblings, cousins, aunts, and uncles. You may be having interactions with them on some level. It can also bring in short journeys. This is journeys locally. You know, these are not massive distances. This is local trips that might come in for you as well. So now with Aquarius, I know this is a very far-reaching card. This is about reading the future. Or receiving information about the future, about trends, about where things are going, how things are unfolding. It's almost like you can see far ahead, and you just have a knowing about how things are going to, unfold. It's basically looking into the future, seeing, hearing, speaking about that and trends. It's also about receiving insight, intuition. Your intuition will be heightened. And also, genius aspects that you possess may be activated as well with this. You may be very inventive. It's also artistry, activating your artistry in whatever form that may be. Writing is highly indicated with this as well. But it's about mastery of all of those things, mastery of all of that. So because it's in your communication house, and it's basically mastery of that. It's also about being rational, not overly emotional about things. You may also have to examine a few stubborn views about things, examine that and see if perhaps there's some other way that you could be looking at something. With this card, friends, family, and allies are supportive at this time, so they will support you in some way. You may also be dealing with unconventional situations or, just something that's unconventional, something that's not mainstream. You could also be dealing with exotic or different people or unconventional people who, they've got different views from you. They are different from you. And it's your interactions and your learning about things through them, whether it's just a different point of view. This card is also very highly indicated for technology, normally advanced tech. This is futuristic stuff. But, it may just be that you're having an upgrade, or you will be undergoing an upgrade, or you will be accessing upgrades of some sort, whether it's your cell phone or your computer or your laptop or your tablet or whatever it is you're using. It's being exposed to that in some way. You could also be meeting people who are very au fait with that. So they're cutting edge, and you're understanding and learning things through them. This card can also bring in surprises as well. It could be on the horizon for you. You may be tested in some way in this arena, your third house. It's also about new ideas and mastering untried things as well. So all around, it's actually quite a positive card for your third house, but it encompasses quite a bit. And as I said, it may cover a number of things, but it's mastery of whatever it is that you're getting involved in. Then in the fourth house, we have Grand Trine Blessings, lovely card. So this is, your fourth house is your house of home, your physical home, the atmosphere in the home, it could even be the people in your home, whether the visitors or just people passing through. It's also, as I said, it could even be just a move of home or finding the correct home or where you are staying currently. But it can also be literally the physical home, the bricks and mortar or whatever that you live in. This house also covers your relationship with your roots, your foundation, your family tree, your ancestry, your ethnic identity, any of those issues. It's your relationship with that. Okay. So, with this card coming in, it's a lovely card. It brings in harmony, easy flow, wholeness and completion. So whatever's been going on for you in your fourth house, whether it's your physical home that you've been working on, something you've been doing, or whether it's the people moving through your home, or you're just feeling very settled and content in your home, or you've just completed something. You've perhaps made a renovation and now you're just settling down. It's also about a lucky break or just being lucky in some way. So maybe you will receive a windfall in order for you to do things in your home, just to liven it up, something to do with your home. Also, blocks are lifted with this card. So if you've been facing challenges or difficulties or things that just, been restricted, you can expect those to be lifted away now. You may just also be wanting to follow the path of least resistance in this regard, in any one of those fourth house issues. So this is about flow. It's about feeling content. You can't coast with this card, however. You've still got to apply effort to harness the blessings that come in for you. So whatever blessings come to you, you can't just sit back and let it wash over you, bringing everything in. You still have to work at it. You still have to apply effort, and you still have to follow any opportunities that may come to you at this time. This can also indicate a supportive partner coming into your home as well, or being active in your home in some way. Very supportive person who's really going to advance you or help you advance in some way. And if you work at it together, if you put mutual effort into it, then it can be very long-term indeed. This card is also about being diligent and being patient, and being attentive to whatever opportunities come up to you, because you're going to need to harness them. You're actually going to need to work on them to bring the blessings in.